Good evening, guys. Hi. How are you guys? Me too. Thank you, guys. I'm happy that you're fine. Okay, guys. So what we are going to do today. So first, what I can tell you. So I see you experience some, I would say, your first real QA issues. And what can I say? That's amazing. So, and what I can tell you, you will be experience this a lot in your future QA career, and that's fine. So QA job, it's always like a challenge. So today I will try to solve all your problems. It's not will be kind of lecture. So I will be asking you like some questions. First, we will describe all your issues related to the bug report, then test cases and your question and answers, because I want you guys to be fully prepared for Saturday lesson, because Saturday you will guys start regression, which is also the same as important as a smoke test. And so we have to resolve all problems today. So that's our agenda for today. Kind of, you will see our timing. So first, tell me please, do you have any issues with Jira usage? Do you know already how to use Jira? Maybe you want me to show you anything, like anything you want, exactly how to use Jira. Maybe you don't know how to use some button. You don't know something else, like something different. Like maybe you don't know how to create bug reports. You don't know how to create test cases. That's fine if you're not. You have no issues with Jira. Okay. And most of you, yeah? So, okay, if there is no issue, I still want guys to go to you with you to Jira. And you see my screen now as well? Yeah, right now you all see the Jira. I want guys actually to go to the reports and see our burn down chart. As you remember, as a QA, we're supposed to check how we doing. Okay, with Jira, I will show you right now. So guys, that's the burn down chart. So first, I'm not using burn down chart at all now. I will explain to you why. Because my team, we're really good with Jiras. We don't have any, like what's like was assigned to QA team are, I would say today, resolved until at the end of the day. I would say like maximum that's tomorrow, but that's reality. You cannot work on one ticket like during the couples of days, weeks, only in the case if that's the huge task. So that's why I always know that we're good. First, and also we have a lot of people who is a project manager, product manager, so they in charge of this one. Because they not only checking how QA team doing, they also in charge of development teams, they also supposed to check developers work. So that's why I hope in the future you will have also project manager who will be in charge of this one. But here to you to see what is it and why we're using this burn down chart, I want to show. So the normal circumstances, that's when you will have your this one line going to the zero. So it's supposed to be kind of like this. So this one is showing you that we are on the middle, which is not okay, but for just for started, that's fine. So if that's main sprint, for example, we can check bug report sprint. Yeah, I know it's a lot of like work done, you see, and that looks like a real burn down chat line, because you see from the zero, it's went to the top and right now it goes down. So means guys, we're doing well. So that's like, here we can track our progress. So that's for this usage, we using burn down chat. So general questions in Jira. General question between smoke test and test case. We will go to these questions once we will go to the test cases section. So definitely I will answer these questions. Okay, so that's Jira. Okay, guys, bug reports. So let's go back for 1 second to the presentation. So again, bug reports, that's what we're supposed to know how to do and how to create the best. So right now, guys, I would like to maybe check some of your bug reports. If you want me to check and work with you on your bug report, please post the link to the bug report in the chat or in general channel. If you have a question exactly related to the bug reports. If no, I will go and open any bug reports you want. You always can find your bug reports. Okay, so I will show you how. It's easy, guys. That's why we always need to use Jira query language, but I already see one. Take it 1 second, guys. Okay, so checking. I'm opening your bug report. Okay, it's done. So wrong amount to pay when a trip selected. So I want to actually unmute you. 1 second. Okay, so Nazari, you're allowed to talk right now. So can you tell me, please, why you choose exactly this title for your bug report?
Well,
you can explain me to your opinion, because not me, but next time a developer will ask you why you choose this title and you have to explain.
Okay, so why I chose that, just because, well, to me it seems pretty simple to understand.
Are you talking? Do we have any?
Can you hear me? Hello?
No?
Can you hear me?
Okay, so I'm not here. Okay, just 1 second. Let me check what's wrong with my settings. Maybe 1 second, guys. Sorry, something technical probably. 1 second. 1 second, guys. Sorry. Can you try please again?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, right now, yeah, it was my sound. For some reason, it was switched instead of my one sound device to different one. Okay, so we're good now to go. Okay, so wrong amount to pay when a trip selected. So let's try to rephrase it.
Okay, yeah, I actually probably had to put a wrong amount to pay when this trip is selected, because when you select that trip and you manually basically add all of the amounts that are included into the 9 days, it's actually different than the website is showing you.
So in what? So okay, so probably let's try to in your case, definitely you need to change this title, because kind of the main idea of the bug report title in Jira. Once I'm reading this, I have to like 100% from the first second understood what's wrong. Like wrong amount to pay when a trip selected, and you especially when you like put detailed explanation, like you're supposed to never do like this. So we're supposed to definitely, you will work on this title, you will Slack me this bug report and I will check it. So like your amount, like your expect actual result, wrong final amount to pay. So yeah, like you can, what's up? You can say it doesn't match. It's just wrong amount, like wrong total amount. Like yeah, price doesn't match, amount doesn't match. So please try to work with the title and don't put like detailed explanation like with trip to San Francisco like in the 9 days. It's a little bit too long, you know, like it's supposed to be something like more clear and shorter, okay?
Okay, and I can put the actual name of the specific trip into description and then provide the link.
Actually not necessary, specific trip. And you can specify this trip in exactly steps to reproduce. So with environment, OS with Chrome version, okay, Chrome version, Explorer, Explorer, what Explorer? What's wrong with Jira today? Explorer what? That's the version of the Chrome? Nazari, Explorer, it doesn't mean what? What it does it mean? I don't know what is it Explorer. I know only Internet Explorer. Did you test on Internet Explorer and you mean IE11? Or that's the dash 77 blah 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 dash Explorer, that's the version of the Chrome?
No, it was Explorer actually.
Internet.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I a little bit correct, okay? This one, so for Chrome. If you will do like this will be fine. Like Chrome 77. Guys, please remember this one, okay? And one more tip. For example, we always, like QA, we always testing on latest and greatest browsers. So developers and you guys, we all know that we're not testing like on previous version of Chrome, for example, Chrome 75. So we're not usually specifying the version of the browser unless it's like something definitely old version, then I specify. If no, by default, my developer and my project manager, like whole team, we understanding that's latest version. So you're learning, guys. So maybe also will ask you, please add the version. That's fine. So in real life, if you'll not specify the version of the browser, we will understand that you're using and testing the latest and greatest version. So that's fine. Okay, so if you can even not do this OS, that's mean you mean only operation system, because if you add OS X, I will understood that's the you mean Mac OS, like Mojave or High Sierra. If it's only Windows, you can do Windows 10 Chrome and IE11, not Explorer, okay? IE11 or Edge. So it was Edge or IE11 because people sometimes just confusing with those. So Edge or IE11?
It was Edge.
Okay, so Edge, okay? Not Explorer. So that's how your environment's supposed to be. But we can leave 77 because it was, you don't have to put all this long number, okay? So like this. Steps to reproduce, go to the main page. So use or main page or link, okay? So I would say go I would do like this. If you don't want my changes to be present in your bug reports, you can always revert it back using the history here. Yeah, it's totally accepted. I'm just showing you like, and she's totally right. I would accept your bug report too. I just showing you how I would do this, okay? That's only why. You did everything correct.
Thank you.
Just I wanted to be like you a little bit closer to, I would say, my opinion. Okay, so go to this page. In the search bar, then enter San Francisco. You can even skip this one. I think the search results will behave exactly the same on each and every page, but that's for future. For now, that's totally fine. Check amount, check amount instead of when you manually add all activities, the trip amount should equal, okay. Yeah, so, and right now, Nazari, I see actually really good title for your bug report. Wrong trip calculation. So Anwar posted this one. Or, yeah, I would not say calculation mistake in a trip cost because, but yeah, Galina, you also close. But Anwar put actually a really good title, wrong trip calculation. It will be good title, so you can take this one. Everything else, actually, so link provided when you manual add all activities. Trip should equal this amount. Link provided. So that's the link to the trip. Yeah, you can say test data or test. Yeah, test link. The link provided also fine. Actual result wrong amount for the trip. Yeah, in this case, definitely it would say better wrong trip calculation present to the user. Expected result amount should equal the price of all activities included in this trip. But everything else, so you provided the screenshot, which is good. That's the trip. What about, do you have a screenshot the same, which will tell me different amount, this one, 2,000 something?
No, because you have to manually add those 9 trips that actually, all of the activities that included into the 9 days, and the amount will be 2,300 instead of 18. And that's showing you just 18 in the final result. So it's calculated wrong by editing those activities.
Cool. Okay, I understood. But everything else is good. Your bug report is good, totally accepted.
Thank you.
Yeah, just try to like work with it.
Yeah, I see that the title is actually wrong right now when you point it out.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Like, that's why we're here. We're all learning. Okay, so thank you. We will go back to the other bug report. Okay, who was the next? Next was Alexander. What do you want? Okay. Plan 3 page, we recommended spelling typo. Okay, Alexander, in your case, you just can say a spelling typo present in the message or something like this, same. You don't have to even specify where. So environment, yeah, Mojave Safari, cool bug report, steps to reproduce, go, click create 3 button, click. So first you can skip this one, go to the home page. Create 3 button present on the, but I think there is one on the, oh, they didn't edit this one. So yeah, click on create button, click 3 will be step number 1, create 3 button, click this one. Click free start from the scratch link, actual result. We recommend that you sign up or log in, make sure you don't lose your trip. Expected result, we can sign up or log in. Okay, accepted, but title, change the title, okay, make it short, or just spelling typo present in present in user message, I would say. Let me unmute you. Maybe you want to say something. Sorry, I did it unmute it first.
Hello,
Yes.
Marina.
Yeah, hello.
So yeah, I think you are right, because I should skip the first step, which is go to the main page, and yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Everything else is totally perfect. You attached the bug report. Yeah, don't forget. Yeah, everything else
And
is.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
No, it sounds good. Thank you.
No problem. Everything is like totally satisfied. Okay, so Tatiana, she was next. Tatiana, you're allowed to talk right now if you want.
Hi guys, are you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I send you only like my one bug report, but I have same issue from all my 5 bug reports. When I create them, I just put C button and just create my bug reports. And now I'm realize I'm not use any these main tickets or something like this, and I actually not really understand when I supposed to be take this main ticket. And now I need send all my bug report links to, I don't know, this
Okay, so I understand.
someplace.
So someplace, so first, how are we supposed to find your main Jira? You're supposed to go to the search, even like this. Assignee. And I will try to find it by your last name, Shevchenko. Okay, so you have only bug reports assigned to you. What about did you took from the to-do column in a sprint your main Jira, which said find and log 5 unique bug reports? Did you have this ticket on you before? Like,
I don't remember.
You don't remember, so okay. One second. So here was a ticket. It's probably already in the backlog because that's the second sprint right now. I will go here. So yeah, guys, you can always find ticket in backlog as well. We can go by search. Like I will type first. What I'm using Command F shortcut. Find and log. It doesn't wanna show me. Okay, maybe I will search by sprint main. Sprint. Okay, this one. It's your third main sprint. So it was a Jira ticket here. Like you see here, like find your right smoke suit. So before it was a ticket like main Jira ticket. I can find this one. It's not a big deal. It's in backlog, like here somewhere. Like you see this one. And you see it's not an assignment. I mean, no one take this one, and we have a lot of them. So what you're supposed to do? So you're supposed to, like I will post in a general, for example, you can take it. You can assign this ticket to yourself and or link your issues here or post your bug reports here. switch by using the start QA, then in QA, then ready for UAT button. You have to switch the status for ready for UAT. And then also we'll be checking this ticket and all your bug reports. And I'm so sorry that you missed this one because we explained this one a lot. You missed some classes because it was explained, I think, previous Saturday.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, so in this question, if you lost, guys, this question you have to address to your team lead, or you can ask inside your team. I'm sure your team members will help you with these questions, okay? Because you're working as a team. Okay, so I hope you have no questions. Okay, so next year, it was Natalia. 1 second. Okay, Natalia, are you allowed to talk right now? So, Opera. So you also test on Opera. So what I can tell you, Opera browser usually out of scope. So which browser are we using in testing? Chrome, Firefox, Safari on Mac OS, and Chrome, Firefox, Edge. Some companies still using IE11 for Windows. So Opera, not really supported browser. By analytics, it's only maybe 2 or 3% of users using this one, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So for future, just for your overall knowledge. So, so you see, you added environment twice. So don't do this, okay?
Okay.
That's not supposed to be in. Why Jira don't want to work? Okay, so for some reason, please delete this one here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Steps to reproduce login with existing credential. Click create button. My trip, your under available button is enable. It's the same. So your title, not really clear. Even if you will say it, enable, you mean disabled?
Yeah.
So that's what you're supposed to say. So available button is disabled. That's it. That's supposed to be your title. So switch this one for a different one. That's my recommendation. It's not a big deal, but nice to switch. Everything else. Is in operative, disabled, okay? It's operative. I never saw this one before. Everything else is acceptable.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. 7th, okay, so Katerina, she was next one. Guys, who is not talking, mute yourself, okay? Don't not waste my time to mute you and unmute you. Okay, Katerina, you will be the next one.
Hi.
Hi, 7:59. Okay.
Okay.
Katerina, what I can tell you from the first sign, even I will not read your bug report. Your bug report is huge. Like
Yes.
9 steps, it's
And
too much.
it was exactly my question.
It's too much. So what can I say, like related to those 2 comments? So your bug report is detailed. So she definitely, as a developer or person who like doing user acceptance testing of your bug report, she's understood your bug report with all detailed steps. But in the future, like here in United States, in most of the company, it's really bad idea to create bug reports with more than 3 steps, even 4 sometimes. So my maximum, that's the 4 steps. I'm not using even 5. So I'm trying to be short as possible because believe me, guys, you will be so busy, you will have no time to do this essay. It's the same as the developers. They have no time to read. Sometimes they don't care about your language, everything. Like they need 1, 2, 3, that this broken, that's it. And clear title. That's what they need. Okay, so not correct timing in transport option from point A to B in the planet trip. Okay, medium, Mojave, the same with the Chrome. Don't.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Log in and stay authorized user. Just you can say login is, you don't have to and stay, just logged in. More than enough. Once you logged in, you authorized user. Go to the select dates in today. Click the button book now. It will create your trip page.
You know, Marina, my general question is
step number 4. 1 second. You can actually skip all these steps and start from the step number 4 because the URL you provided already will show the developers that some trips already selected. He will see your result by hitting this URL. So 1, 2, 3, definitely you can skip it. And everything else is supposed to be good, but not 9 steps. Definitely, that's the bad idea. But and screenshots. Screenshot not supposed to be attached here in the description field. You see attachments. So using this button, click on the browse. You can attach here. So please reattach everything to the browse. So from understanding how to reproduce, that's fine in descriptions, but in reality, attachment's supposed to be only here in attachments field, okay? Now you can ask questions.
Yeah, I was very confused as well about how many steps developers should reproduce to find this bug. So I had an idea, maybe I supposed to go different way and present them my account data like login and password and ask them check already planned trip, which is they immediately can see this bug because in my account this trip already planned and they not doesn't have to repeat all these steps to create this trip.
You just can say please use test data and just like a note, not like a separate step. Please use this account like test data and just, for example, katerina@gmail.com/password. That's it. They will understand you. Use this data. Log in to this page and provide link to the trip using this data. Click this page, click this button, click that button, see the issue. That's it. Your bug report is created. They would understood like everything else.
Perfect.
For future, like
Thank
nice,
you.
like believe me, like I open like not that's I'm just trying to explain you from real developer perspective or from perspective person who's checking a lot of bug reports. My first desire, oh my God, I just want to close 9 steps to reproduce the issue. I'm not trying like to abuse you or just don't take it personal. I'm really care, guys, about you, really, believe me. So that's why I'm trying to teach you as well as I can. So that's why
I understand. It's okay.
Okay, so don't take it
yes
personal.
Yes. Good to know earlier than later. Thank you, yes, Marina, very much.
Believe me, no problem. Okay, so Layla 613. Okay, Layla, I think she had a problem. 1 second, Layla, I will unmute you. Layla, we have to, I see 2 Layla, one with a uppercase Layla and one with a lowercase Layla. Well, that's the same Layla. One second, I'm trying. Okay, that's the lowercase, Layla. Okay, Layla, you can talk right now. You're allowed to talk. Layla. Okay, no? Okay, Layla. But I already see you can, first, what can I tell you related to your bug report? You cannot put the URL like this one, .com in the title. So please try to work on your title. Environment, not PC, just Windows 10 Chrome, Opera Chrome. So PC, it's not supposed to be attached, unless if you test and not on desktop, you're supposed to specify in the title that's the web mobile issue. From a bug report perspective, your issue is correct, but from your title, I'm sorry, I cannot understand what's wrong. So yeah, and as also told you, you're supposed to link your ticket to your main ticket, as I already explained for the previous, for the Tatiana, I think. So just using, if it's assigned to you, using search and find what ticket, like assignee equal Layla, or just took this ticket which is unassigned from backlog, assign it to yourself and attach your links. Okay, so next questions was, okay, guys, bug reports. Guys, so persons who I didn't check the bug report, private message me those tickets, like each, and I will check and I will give you a comment, okay? Because it's already 10:40, we're supposed to move to the test cases, okay? So, and I saw test cases question. So, question from Malvina. There is no environment for test cases, correct? Correct and not correct. So there is a situation. For example, your test case is supposed to be executed on specific environment. For example, it's only for Chrome and Android phone. In this case, you're supposed to specify that your test case is supposed to be executed under these circumstances. This, for example, Samsung phone and Chrome browser. If no, it's supposed to be tested, like for example, on desktop across all browser, you don't have to add environment. Usually we're not adding, like how it looks like in reality. So for example, you created like test cases, like for example, test case for login, for sign up, for I don't know, clicking this button, and like you have like sections related to the login, sections related to the trip, section related to the header, section related to the footer. And you like have a folders, and in those folders you will have those test cases. So once you will be creating test execution, like here, for example, create execute tests. Let me show you right now. You will, for example, create a folders. For example, Windows 10 Chrome, Windows 10 Firefox, Windows 10 Edge. So, and you will be adding those test cases like folders into each folders with a specified environment. Like, I hope you will not be one tester in your company. So those test cases executed by folders with a specified environment. For example, you, Malvina, will be testing Windows Chrome. For example, Tatiana will be testing Windows Firefox. Like Sergey will be testing, for example, Safari and OS X, but the same test cases. So you will be executing the same test cases on different environment. That's how you will cover all test cases, like all platforms. That's cross-browser testing. That's called cross-browser testing. Okay, what else? So those test cases. Okay. How many test cases tests are supposed to create if no requirements? First, I would tell you guys, if there is no requirements, it's really painful, I would say. So if there is no requirements, first you're supposed to definitely make exploratory testing, explore your application. And based on this application, based on your exploratory testing, you will divide your website by areas like header, footer, I don't know, like payments, shopping cart, for example, multiple options, like depends on your applications. So, and you have to create test cases at least to test main functionality of each area. So I will go a little bit ahead and I will tell you guys, so there is like next step for the next week. You will be creating a special mind map which will help you create like in your head a test plan how to test exactly without requirements. So after you will create this mind map, you have to like watch some videos. Definitely we will explain to you how to do it. That's the Saturday topic for the Saturday class. You will have small idea how to help yourself to create test cases and test plan when you have no requirements. So yeah, but for the best way without requirements, you can go ask developers, you can go ask product people, any person in your future company who you can ask, you're supposed to go and ask and making notes. Based on these notes, exploratory testing, your imagination and abstractions, you will have to create test cases when you have no requirements. So related to test execution. So for example, we would like to create a test execution, yeah? So let's say login. And that's how I create, like, I will have to specify my name, and I can, you see only name is mandatory because there's asterisk here. You can click save. And you will see it's here. So once I created this test cycle using add tests, I can test any test case. Give me some, can anyone give me the link to the test case? Just, I mean the link, post exactly the link, not just number. I need a link to put it here. Who has a link, guys? Okay, thank you, Roxana. And I will, and for example, I want to assign it to Roxana. Okay, so I created test execution and I assigned it to Roxana. So you're supposed to probably received some message or something else. I don't know why I'm not seeing this one, but it's, let me update, maybe Jira is buggy. Sorry, Zephyr is buggy. So let me try to maybe find something else without assigning. Okay. So you see, something was wrong with previous one. That's fine. That's maybe because I assigned it to your exam. So once I added here the test case, you see, guys, it's here. Like how I can change the status. Like once I executed test case, I can like do pass, fail. So we will be using only pass and fail. So there is, you see, there is blocked option. It means that condition when you're not able to test. For example, your environment is down. What does it mean? Like you open your link to your QA environment and you see 404 message. It doesn't mean your login test case fail. Environment just broken and you're not able to test. In this case, you just put in the status like it's blocked and you cannot test. So, and using this link to this test case, execution to the test cycle is possible. It's here. You can create a JIRA ticket and assign to the, I don't know, technical lead, product manager, and say, sorry, QA team not able to test because QA environment is down. There is a test cases. You see it's blocked. Kind of like this. There is a main idea of why we need this test execution. So guys, when you will be executing smoke test cases, you're supposed to do like this. You're supposed to create this test cycle, attach all your test cases, what you want to execute, and add here, like then execute, and then switch your status, like pass, fail, blocked, or something else. So if your status is fail, you're supposed to create a bug report, and you're supposed to attach your test case to this bug report. Why? Not only, definitely you will add steps to reproduce to the bug report, but also when you will add in the test case steps to the bug report. So developer also will be able to execute your steps, and sometimes it's really helpful to find out how to reproduce issue as fast as possible. That's why we're trying to attach always test cases to the bug report if it's available and when test case is failed. So there is a related to the test cases. Okay. Questions, real example, difference between smoke and sanity testing. Real example. In real example, I would say you will be using smoke, not sanity testing. Like sanity testing, it's a little bit like after smoke, you can go a little bit deeply, but honestly, also I know the theory, but in reality, I'm using the smoke only. So when I'm using smoke, for example, our before release, after release, before hotfix. So hotfix, guys, when we released something to production, I mean our some version of our application, and something is broken, and it's so bad broken that we cannot wait until next release to fix this one. We have to fix it right now, like today, as soon as possible. That's called hotfix. So once this hotfix done, and before we're doing smoke testing, for example, developers fix it like this issue, and we have to quickly smoke before we'll regress this fix. We have to do a quick smoke testing to make sure this fix didn't break anything else, like, I mean, exactly this feature and everything around. That's the quick smoke testing. Then we're doing like regression testing, and the same after hotfix. Once the feature was released to production and fixed on production, we're also doing like quick smoke test only after we tested exactly the feature. Like it will be JIRA ticket assigned to QA team with the steps what's supposed to test what was hotfixed during this hotfix. So that's why in reality, unfortunately, I cannot give you right now as a good example, but please PM me again this message. I will think about it tomorrow, maybe. I will try to maybe give this example from my work, and I will try to answer you tomorrow, okay? Because right now from my head, I don't have like really similar, the same example of the smoke and sanity. But I will definitely answer your question, okay? No problem. That's my job. I'm supposed to explain to you everything. Okay, so I see Roxana sent it like a filter. Let me open, so Let me unmute you. You will ask me your question related to your filter. You can talk now, Roxanne. You can ask me if you want.
I think it's a different Roxanne.
Different one? Not you? That's not your?
No.
Sorry. Okay, yeah, it's not you. But thank you for the test cases. Okay, different. Okay, yeah, I see. Okay. Different, Roxana. You can talk right now. Sorry, guys.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. So I have questions about this, if I don't know.
So that's your link to your filter, yeah? That's all your test cases, and it's not really correct. So you can do like this. Let me try to search you. And type. Doesn't wanna. What about test case? Sometimes, guys, you have to play with this one. This one is works. You don't have a bug reports under you. It's so you have a 2 test cases, yeah? For example, you want me to check your or any other person. So, and also like in reality, if I want someone in my work check something using my filter, we send in usually filter. So yeah, sometimes we send in like this, but you see there is a little bit huge link. So if you will send me, I will post in the general channel, okay? 1 second. So if you will send me like this, it's easy for me to find your filter, because I will just copy this one and put in a search and I will see these results instead of like posting huge link. But in your case, it's also like you see your in your URL, I see one bug report and then filter and something else. So by this URL, I opened not only exactly your bug reports and test cases, I opened like something else. So you're supposed to always specify yourself or reporter, or just do like this. And I will see everything under you. And under you, I see only 2 test cases. Maybe it's not already, you're not already reporter. You see, under you, see only
I'm confused. I don't know what you mean.
You're confused. So for example, you send it the filter. Let's open it again.
Why a filter?
You send it URL, yeah? You send it to me URL, this one. Not whole, but if you want me actually to check only your bug reports, you're supposed to send like this. You see under at the end of your URL, filter. So your URL is wrong. And that's the test case. So that's your test case. Login, forgot password. Okay, first, Roxana. Login and forgot password in one title. So by your title, you want me to say so that you test in login section, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. But unable to recover password from email link, it already sounds to me like part of the bug reports. If you wanna say, if you wanna test forgot password flow, you're supposed to say like this login pipe, then something like verify for forgot password flow. From this title, I will understand what do you want to say. In this case, like your test case, especially like this part, looks like a bug report. So as a title for test case doesn't work. Try to think about it again. So given you on the login page, when clicking the forgot password link, then supposed to be here. Sorry, doesn't copy. So then never could be under when like here, okay? So this one we will delete it. Second one, and click on recover password. Then recovery password email will be sent to provided email address. And test data, that's what is it? This URL.
That's when you click on the it's just a website. It's supposed to be.
That's the link from email.
Yes.
Okay. And link provided and the link provided should send user to recover password. And click on recover. When click and forget password and click on recovery password, then enter email and enter email address. This one is confusing me. Then enter email address on the field. That's kind of expected step. I would say we can skip this one. But that's fine if you want to use this, but leave then here, always here in expected result. Otherwise, your test case is okay. Test data is correct. So I understood the link for this password from email. Your test cases is correct. I don't have, but so attachment. Tell me please, why did you add an attachment here?
To clarify what the mistake was.
So guys,
issue was
related to the attachments. So first attachment, that's the part of the bug report, definitely. For the test case, you're supposed to add attachment into only in, I would say, like in the two cases. First case, when you have a ticket with the requirements, how we create in test cases. If we have a requirement, we create in test cases based on our requirements. And this requirement, for example, will tell you, as a user, when I click in on recovery password link, I should get an email with which will send me to recover password flow. For example, that's the user story and your requirements. Don't be confused with what I said right now. We will go through this one like really deep, really deep, guys. So once you got this user story, you have to create these cases. And if this user story will tell you like, please definitely attach attachment, you have to. If no, don't do this. So in your test case, attachment just unnecessary. So it's user who will execute your test cases just understood you from your test steps. Attachment isn't necessary. So if requirement tell you add attachment or verify your test case and attach your like actual result, yes, you have to attach. If no, please don't. So, and second case, if for example, your test case related to design, for example, you're supposed to verify a background of your application. In our case, for example, Jira has a white color, yeah? So and you see, like as expected result, you see like when you execute your test cases and you say like background supposed to be white and number, like if you will inspect this one, I will just show you guys to like, for example, here, it's bad idea. Let me show you in Chrome, for example, like inspect. And you see guys here, we can see like I'm inspecting the page and I'm expecting the background like something. So, and you see like a color. So, and if I would like to attach not only color exactly parameter like part of the CSS, I would like to add an attachment of this white background color to verify my test cases, only in this case. In all other test cases, it's necessary. So please don't do attachments, okay? Just save your time. It's not, I would say it's not wrong. It's unnecessary and just waste of the time, okay? Oh, okay, so next question was, could you please show how and from where work start in Jira in real life? In real life, guys, everything pretty easy. So when I'm coming to the work each and every day, what I'm doing, I have pretty much exactly the same view. Like, and when I'm coming, I'm checking definitely, obviously, my emails, but when I'm going to the Jira, we have a, like I would say that's the QA bucket, belongs to our QA team, and I see what's assigned to us. Like that's the filter. That's why, guys, I'm telling you, please explore the possibility of Jira query language. Please check all the video, how to create filter. You see, there is a lot of options. You can go here, like create filters. You see, for example, I see that's my open issues. I have created this filter. And once I click here, I immediately see everything like what's open. Like you see, it's easy. Assign a current user, or you can say assign it your first name, last name, or just initials your Jira user, and save this. You see, you can save as, and like, or created by me. There is also reported by me. I think that's the Jira default filters. But here in the search field, you already see an idea. You, even if you don't know, guys, by your logic, you all smart people, just go here and play like reporter, anyone who I see. For example, Anastasia. And I see everything what she did. Like this. Please use this one. It's really useful. So that's how I'm checking Jira. So once I see something in our QA bucket, I have to assign this ticket to myself. That's process in my company. In other company, you might come and you will see something is already assigned to yourself. So once if Jira not assign it to me, I can just take and assign it to myself and start working. Once I'm done, I'm moving this ticket like status, I would say to be deployed, ready for deployment, so different. All this Jira status, it's depends on the process in your company. So what we're doing right now, like ready for UAT, usually it will be ready for deployment. So don't be confused. Status is each and every company just different. So might vary. So that's why. That's how I'm using Jira. I'm using those filters. I'm using Jira, like test cases we create in different tools. So in your company, it will be also like probably different tool. It's a lot of test tools for test case creation. For bug reports, 99% is Jira. So that's how I'm using. Exactly, guys, how are you using right now? Which areas of application we should check and smoke test? So that's a good question. So first For example, once you will start working as a QA, you will have a knowledge, or I would say that's coming with a practice. So you will know what was touched. I mean, from the code perspective. So, for example, something was implemented in the shopping cart, like maybe extra button, extra links, design was changed. So you will not be smoking like whole application, only shopping cart. So depends on what was implemented. If it's like new product, definitely you're supposed to like smoke all this new feature, like all application. But basic smoke test, just see if your application at least loading, like all elements present and main functionality, like login, make a purchase, for example, make a purchase using credit card, make a purchase using PayPal, for example. Depends on functionality of your application. If it's Instagram, make sure you can upload the photo. If it's like Facebook, make sure you can create a post or anything else, add the story. If it's like, I don't know, bank application, make sure that customer able to see like whole operation. So guys, it's like thousand of scenarios. Related to the DINs, you're supposed to check, okay, homepage is loading, logo is present, like main navigation is present, footer is present, like elements on the page present without like even functionality. You can log in, you can log out, you can sign up, you can create a tree. That's first, like that's the basic smoke. All other, like I would say more deeply, that's already regression testing, and we will go to this one. So focus on this one. 2 cases in one, not good. So 1 test case per 1 functionality, okay? So if you test in login, supposed to be 1, like given user is on the home page and like when entering email into the enter email field and clicking on login button, then user is proceeded to through the login flow. That's it, like 1 functionality, 1 test case. Can we create subtask in BQ5? Yes, we can, but I don't understand your question. Subtask for what? Eduard, let me unmute you and you will ask me, okay? Ask me, please. Eduard. We can hear you, I hope. Okay, you are okay. So also tell you it's better to attach screenshot in attachment for more informativity. In her case is yes, because she is checking your test cases. From her perspective, she is totally correct. So that's why I'm trying to explain your, not only from your test cases checking, I'm also explaining you how you will be creating your test cases in real life. She's supposed to check your test cases. She need an attachment because she would like to definitely make sure that you're doing correct. So that's fine. Roxana, you didn't do anything wrong. Like maybe I didn't explain you as well as I can. You can ask me again, like you can PM me. And so question from Gilliana, do we take our smoke test tickets ready to UAT or do we wait for another assignment for the same ticket? So smoke test tickets, you will have to do the same, exactly as you did with the bug reports. Attach your link to the test cases to your main ticket, or link or put it in the comments, and then also we'll check it. Do we have to execute the test? Yes, for your practice, so we can, as I mentioned you right, like as I show you right now, you can create a test cycle, add your test cases and execute them. Once you execute them, if you will find a bug report, a bug, create a bug report. That's what you guys supposed to do. That's your main job. Create test cases, execute test cases. If everything good, that's perfect. If something is wrong, you're supposed to create the bug reports. Elena, you probably switch your keyboard to the Russian language. Yeah, it's okay to execute with no test cycle. So, for example, first I wouldn't say no. You know why? Before you want to smoke test some feature, you should be prepared, because no one is perfect and you might forget some really important steps to test the feature. So it's better to execute smoke by creating test cycle. If it's something really small, I would say like 2 smoke test cases, you don't have to create smoke test cycle. But my first answer will be yes, we try always to be prepared before we will start to test something. We have a test cases created and we trying to execute our smoke tests based on test cases. So it's better. How about team tickets? Should we include all test cases in our team ticket? No, you don't have your team ticket right now. You have only your personal bug main ticket only for your functionality. But as I mentioned, guys, you have to and you can create a label for your team. So once you create a test case, you can like simply add label. You see, like for example here, Anastasia, do you know if your team has already the label? If you can say yes, yes, team 3, okay. Like this. So that's better. You see, you can label your, you can say labels. Oh, team 3, so many team 3. Maybe like this. You see? And we will be able to see all I would say tickets related to the team 3. That's how you can check. That's why it's better to always use label. All tickets cloned by, okay, so this one, BQ5, 1 second. I will show you. Okay. Okay. So why it happened? So guys, when I'm creating tickets for you for the future sprint, I'm creating 1 ticket. Then Alana, who is main course coordinator of our bootcamp, she's cloned all these tickets for, so we have like 100 students, yeah? So she has to clone the same tickets 100 times. So each of you can take this ticket and assign it to yourself. So you can just simply hide this one and you will never see. We cannot create like 100 tickets manual. It doesn't make any sense. So we're just creating one, and how we clone, I will show you just for your future knowledge. So you can go here, click clone. Just always, in reality, I'm doing this one a lot. If I see that's repetitive bug reports, like similar one, and I don't wanna create everything from the scratch, So I will do the same and just then modify my tickets. You see, you can check mark those if you want to clone your sprint while you links and click create, and you will have the same tickets, but like number will be like different one. So that's why it's cloned. I hope I answered your question. The next one. Question from Roxana. Given an assigned user on sign it up. Roxana, let me unmute you because you're allowed to talk. You can talk right now. So your precondition sounds a little bit.
Hi, yes, the thing is, sorry, I couldn't write it right. Like, I wanted to ask you a little bit to make clarify for the smoke suit. Should we write in a precondition, like given an assigned user on sign up page, and then we go to the steps, like when user clicks
Given an assigned user is signing up.
Signing up. Okay, so then we put on the steps, like when user clicks on sign up button, then the sign up field is open, and
or the user is taken to the sign up floor or to the sign up page, or you can exactly put a link, multiple option. Any option you like, you can add.
Okay, so in the data, like if let's say we put like a password and email, we put just the email and the password, right?
Correct.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, guys, any like other critical issues related to the bug reports and test cases? If we failed a smoke testing, we will have to create bug tickets for this failure. So, for example, if the bug report is already created, you just can, for example, add a node that you execute and that's still issue, or just you can specify issue still present, and you can attach the like link to your smoke test execution. You don't have to like duplicate the same bug reports. If it's failed, but an Jira ticket for this bug report not created yet, please create a bug report. In reality, guys, for example, sometimes even using Jira query search, I wasn't able to find, like, for example, similar bug reports because, for example, maybe previous reporter used something like different title, or he has described this issue with other words that I see in this one. So I will create this ticket. So sometimes it's, guys, believe me, it's better to check, to close a bug report as a duplicate bug report than skip it. So in reality, if you don't know, do I have to create or not, always it's better to create and close than skip the like really critical issue. Remember this one, please, super important. Test case 1220 to 1242, if it's critical. Make sure customer able to log in with valid email password. So make sure, I'm not really excited, verify customer able to log in. Don't specify valid email and password, okay? Just make verify customer is able to log in. So Kevin, on earn money page, Kevin user is on money page. When clicks the top of the right screen login button, top right, usually use this word, top right, login button. Then I'm not agree with you. So when you click the login button, then you redirect it to the login page. and enter your email address into the password field and then click on the login button. So you're skipping something, or rephrase your, like delete your when first, like when click the top right of the login button. So you already gave a precondition. The user is on a earn page money, so or earn money page, excuse me. So you can just say click on the login, enter email, and you can provide enter valid email. That's it. And click on login button, then user is taken to the profile page. That's it. So I'm not seeing like necessary step as a, like this one, when click of the top profile on the right screen. How to search, Eduard, I see you raised hands. 1 second, I will answer Elena question. How to search bug reports about bugs in login. Okay. Okay, let's try together. Like, so type bug and text login, like this. Elena, did I answer your question about how to search? Like that, okay. Do we have to provide user credential for test case, same as we did in the bug reports? No, not necessary, unless you're testing something specific with specific password and username. For example, you know, like in some companies, you will be testing some really closed environment with limited quantity of the people who will have an access to this one. So in this case, like, and you know that's the really like secure test cases, you can add those test data, and user who will be executing test case, he also like aware that he cannot share those credentials with anyone other, like outside of the team. In this case, yes, you can add if it's like some specific test case credential. Usually we like each and every tester usually has own like personal test credential, so you will have it. That's why I'm not seeing like this, like as is necessary test data in a test case. But guys, please remember this one. It will always depend on your company, like how they want this to be done, how they want to be bug report be created, test case. So each and every company has so many options, like personal, like that's how it's work in reality. For example, in my first company, we did one way. In the second way. Right now, I'm doing third way. Yeah, always something is similar, but overall, it's different. So just don't be surprised if you will see something like difference. I'm testing my 3-page and I give specific link that's only visible under your user profile. Each and every user can create the same link. It will be different under his profile, but idea still will be the same. So you don't have to still specify this one. I'm not seeing like this is not necessary. Okay, Eduard, you can talk right now.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. I'm sorry, just phone of my husband. My name is Marina, and I'm team number 3.
So you're not Eduard, okay?
Sorry.
Okay, because I almost had a heart attack. I muted Eduard and Marina is talking. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so my question about subtask, or how can I create a scenario in our project if I need, or just maybe you can give some advice about it.
How you understand this test scenario? Tell me, please, first.
For example, in my homework, in my task, I have three buttons in a piece of page DINs and with different functions. And it's just difficult to hold all things in my head. I write in Microsoft Excel test scenario, what I do testing, what area I do testing. And have 3 test scenario include 3-4 test cases. And in my task, I have 11 test cases. Just
for
try.
For the smoke test?
I think yes, or maybe.
A little bit sounds a little bit a lot for the smoke test. But if you have 3 areas, how many? So tell me, please, your area of like your application, like area in the application. What are you going to test?
Okay, so I wrote test cases about button help me and about toggle switch transports and map in DINs, of course, in DINs.
1 second, one second, maybe I will have production stage links here. 1 second. Because once you said it's like 11 test cases, I'm already not feel good about this one. Okay, so help me on the footer.
Okay, you need to create your trip first of all, because this is on page my trip.
Why doesn't work? Okay, so so you have help me button or what is it? What is it? Explain to me, please. That's help me function, help me button, what is it?
And toggle switch transport and map. I don't want to take much time in our webinar. I just want to ask if we have this subtask types of documents in Jira. Can we use it like test suite?
Subtask in Jira use like a test suite? No.
Okay.
So what I wanted to show you. So for example, that's your test case.
Yes.
So you can create here, where is the suite? Test summary. I'm using different tools, so it's a little bit, okay, so you cannot like create, what you can do here. So you can create main test case and link to this test case, I would say sub-test cases. Yeah, you can create like a suite, but it's still called test. It will still call a test case. So you can like specify, I would say, main idea of your test scenario, and then you can link your, I would say, test cases to this main idea. If you want to create exactly this test scenario, how it looks like in real life. In a real life, you will have a test case library, which will be divided by functionalities, not by test scenario.
Okay.
So, for example, you will have login, like you will have login folder, and under this login folder, you will have all possible test cases related to login. It will include smoke test cases, regression test cases, everything. So, and once you will need to execute smoke test cases to your test case execution, you will take only those smoke test cases. For regression, you will take only regression test cases. That's how it's worked. But all test cases supposed to be kept together in one folder.
Okay, who write this folder?
You.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Test cases only by testers. No one will help you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, last question from Edward, and I will show you how to create test execution one more time. Okay, Edward, you can talk right now. Oh, excuse me, Marina, I'm so sorry. I thought I didn't answer you. Sorry. Okay, so how to execute test case. Okay, I will show. Guys, who is not talking, please mute yourself. Okay, test case, plan test cycle. You can, for example, I can say test, and click plus, name, no, okay. Save. That's, let me probably reload to make sure it's here. You see, it's unscheduled, so we can, yeah, it's here. You see here, it's executed, because it's not executed, it's blocked. You see, I switched the title here. So that's the new one. So I created the folder. So you see, it's belonged to me. This one, for example, you see, there is a filter. You can modify this filter and send this link actually to the, for example, if you don't want to copy and paste all your test cases to your main smoke suit, you can actually even post this filter. One tip, guys, for example, when you do copy paste, so this quotation doesn't work. Each and every time when you post this project in the search, in the Jira query here in the test case execution, you always supposed to like retype quotation, because it, for some reason, I don't know, once you're doing copy and paste, it doesn't work. So once we did this one, we're supposed to add test cases. You can rename the folder. You can do whatever you want. Like you can create name of the folder, any folder you want once you create in here your task cycle using the plus button. You have to click here. You have to or find, or better is like post your Jira link here and just click add button. Then you will see this message and your test case added to your test suite. Then you're supposed to test and then, for example, choose pass, and test case will be green. You see, you will see the success message. Got it, guys? Anything else, or you feel you will be able to finish the right smoke suit under Saturday after, I'm sorry, before the Saturday? Good. Okay. Okay, guys, so related, if you want me to check your test cases, your bug reports, you can send it to me in a private message, but please don't expect me to check it like immediately. It will take some time, because, you know, like we have a lot of students, we have some test cases, some classes, so I have to like participate everywhere, but I will check everything, so I promise, but not immediately after you send it to me. Also, like if you guys, why I'm asking you to post your question under Ask a Teacher channel. So there is only one reason, not I'm lazy to answer like personally for each of you. You all guys have similar questions. So once one person asks me, it will be really useful to each of you to read my answers, or any other teacher who will be able to help us. So first, if it's not something like really personal, or you like really shy to ask, please post the question in Ask a Teacher channel. Help yourself and other team members, okay? By Saturday, you guys need to execute our test cases or just write them. Better to write them, please, definitely, please write them. If you have a time and desire, I would say, try to execute them. Just try for, I would say, for your personal good good knowledge, please execute them. Like, it's better always to try first than like we will ask you. So try to execute. I see the no message. So no, what? You don't understand what was the problem? This one. What this no means? Nothing. Okay, guys, how many cases should be on the suit? So smoke suit is usually small, like between 3 and 5 test cases. Use your like, not imagination, I would say, just think from their normal user perspective. So what you're supposed to check first, only like really main functionality, to make sure your part, your area of the application, it's definitely ready to test it like more deeper. So it's usually between 3 and 5 test cases, like not like 10, 20. Regression testing, that's real like deep testing, but not smoke one. Okay. Okay, guys, we're already like definitely out of the time. So yeah, no problem, guys. I'm always, if I have a time, I'm always happy to spend with you like extra time if I can. So guys, yeah, questions always welcome, no problem. Be ready. We just started everything like interesting, just waiting you like exactly out of the corner. So see you all not Saturday, but next week for sure. Okay, bye guys. Bye.